Okay. We are going to try to beat Donkey Kong Bananza without collecting a single Bananium gem, because when I realized when I was playing the game is you don't need them to progress, you only need them for skill points. So I'm going to prove that you don't need to get one. As far as I know, you don't need to get one. So that's what we're going to show in this video here. Donkey Kong doesn't really like bananas. He's kind of over them. See this banana? Nah, we don't want that. We're just going around. See, I can go around here. So I should be able to go around this one as well. It really wants you to get it. But if I just dig down, we can progress. Oh, this is not where I thought I would be. What about here? Keep going down. Okay, there we go. Find more bananas. This DK doesn't like bananas. We're not a fan of bananas here. We're just a fan of gold. Void Kong be like. Although he did say you wanted all the bananas when you see his posters all over the map. Oh, look, another banana. Not gonna get it. We don't need that here. Yeah, this first island should be fully possible without getting them. There's the one we have to hit to progress to the next area, but I don't think you actually collect that one. You just hit it a couple of times and you want it to collect it, but I don't think you ever actually do, which is this one right here. So let's see. Does this count? We have a banana counter in one of these menus. We're just gonna hit it and then hit it, and then it's a cutscene. So this doesn't count as collecting it because in this cutscene, Donkey Kong never actually eats and gains the banana. He just gets sucked away, and that's it. So after this cutscene, if he's here and that's it, then you can't do it without bananas. But if you can, then I won't have a banana. I'm praying. Donkey Kong lost his hat and he lost his pants. We've become uncivilized again. Okay, but do we have a banana? Collection? 0 out of 3? Yeah, I don't think I have a single one. Okay. No skill points, nothing like that? Okay, I think we're good. We're chill. So, that was the biggest one I was afraid about, because I just wasn't sure if it counted or not, but it doesn't seem like it did, so I think we're good to go. Man, this game's so beautiful. Sometimes hard to, but when you play the game for yourself, also the performance issues, you don't, you notice them, but it just doesn't really matter, and you think it would. In other games it normally would, but I don't know, you're just having so much fun destroying everything, it just doesn't even matter. But yeah, here we are. I'm gonna cut to when something actually, maybe important happens. Okay, now we get the odd rock, now we can sing. Kind of looks creepy in certain designs, like in Mario Kart 8. I really did not like the way DK looked for some reason. But in this game, I just love them. Bash all these. Very satisfying to crack all the glass. Boom. Pauline. Rock form. Quiet. So, here we go. Okay, I just played through the whole area. Got to the title card to dive into the next area. No bananas. I didn't even see one. I wasn't even looking for it. This Donkey Kong, he hates bananas. He's an apple guy. He's eating apples so he can recover his health. He's taking a diet off of bananas. And now, oh, we're in the lagoon layer. Oh, there's a banana? We ain't getting it. I would love to see speedruns of this game. Where people just rolling all over the place and bashing through the entire environment. Just trying to get to wherever as soon as possible. Okay, blow this guy up. Bash him in, get the key. And then we can go further down already. So this should lead us to the Elder. Forms of another banana? Are we gonna get it? No, sir. I like how it puts the banana out of the way so you don't accidentally bash it on accident. So all we need to do right now, the main objective, is fix the water shortage, which we do by getting rid of these. Oh, the explosive, of course. Take this. Whoa. It's already one down, and then I'll get the other two and resume when the ape stuff happens. Okay, so I was able to unclog all the water. I did that extremely fast. Oops, I got the record. And I threw it in the water like an idiot. The speed runs over, so I don't need them. So this is a no skills, no bananas slash no skills challenge. Can you beat it without that? Okay, we're on the A part. First initial singing. Donkey Kong Grumpy Falling Unleashed. First Bananza ability. Someone's probably gonna make a video of beating this game without using a Bananza ability. Is that possible? Maybe. If you don't count these sections, because you don't really collect anything here. This is just a tutorial for the thing itself. But I don't know. I think some bosses you might have to. I can think of the final boss. It's kind of hard if you didn't, but I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do with this game, and I'm very excited to see other people in the community figure stuff out. But I'm just here to try the first one of no bananas. Oh. Dude, the music, I gotta say, for this and Zebra are so unbelievably good. My favorite songs in the game. Okay, so we're on the sub-layer of the sub-layer. Once again, banana. Oh, don't hit it. And still, as you can see, no skill points, no bananas, nothing in the collection. We're still good. I saw the Donkey video where he made an insane jump over this. Speedrunners are definitely gonna do that. Am I a speedrunner? No. Okay, we got the first main boss of the game. This one's pretty easy. It reminds me of a Splatoon boss the way it looks. Just gotta go Bananza. Smack him. And we can punch right through him, so we get exposed to the core. Oh. And dead. Okay, first boss done. They get a little bit harder as they go along, so this isn't... the early stuff with 3 hearts really isn't going to be an issue. Honestly, the general gameplay of me just bouncing around the map and all that is probably going to be harder than the actual bosses. But, and go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to die a ton. What happens if you die with no gold? Do you just die? Or does it just not take away any more money because you have none? Okay, so we're at the next layer. Layer is 200. This one is extremely small. I consider like some layers the main layers, the one with the elders. And then there's the layers with like this one where there's just bananas and you just get through here to get to the next area. Yeah, because we need to avoid that guy. And then if you follow the trail, see it leads over here. Okay. Cut to when something happens. Okay, first of many constructones, where you pay him a certain amount of money. I don't have enough gold! This guy charges more than the late game guys, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a second. Okay, I finally got enough gold. It didn't take that long. But like, for the second world charging you that much, because there's later worlds that they literally don't charge you that much. That's crazy. I didn't even spend a single dime on anything beforehand, bro. Now I gotta keep collecting gold in mine. So if you wanted to know if you could beat the game without getting any gold, the answer would probably be no because of that guy. But yeah, this should be going down now to the next area. Yeah, we're on the next sub-layer, 300. Big old giraffe right there, big Void Kong statue. I'm pretty sure Grumpy Kong's the one who built all those things. Resist the urge to bash that banana. You have no idea how badly I just want to plow through that thing. Yeah, there's not too many constructones that you need. That was one of the few. That's probably just like your tutorials. Oh, you're gonna need to get gold if you want to progress. So, okay, I'll keep that in mind. This world is really cool. Somebody said in the review that the worlds aren't that different from each other, but I'm like, how is this one not completely different from the giant lagoon layer we were just in? What are you talking about? The sub ones maybe, but like the main big ones, which are the majority of the game, they're completely different. It really runs, this game really does remind me of SpongeBob, Battle for the Kingdom Island, if you ever played it. Like the whimsical wonder you feel when you're playing it. Very SpongeBob-like. This is gonna be a little rough when the terrain layer is harder like this one. When the enemies use that, I'm not gonna be able to kill them very easily because they're just made of tougher material, so getting First grumpy boss fight in this world. This one's also not very difficult, although I have less terrain punch power, so maybe it is actually hard. Bananza ability should help me with that though. Just gonna carve out the insides here. Plow through. It's so satisfying to do this. Okay, now he's exposed. Beat him over the head. Oh, he's swinging. Get back up there and punch him. Didn't even have another phase. It's just done. Easy freaking peasy. Moving on. I like, another thing I like to mention is after you beat a boss like Grumpy and Poppy, you can talk to them afterwards. And they're like pretty chill. You can tell they're not evil. They're wrapped up in the wrong crowd, working for the wrong company. Moving on to the next sub-layer. This one is not going to the next big boy layer, it's just a sub-layer. As you can see the floor. There's a banana, and now we're down here. This area is really cool. It has another boss. Here we go. Okay, we got the next boss, the minecart boss. All you gotta do is hit the core in the middle, and you'll be good to go. Okay, I'm horribly missing. He only has a few chunks left. This reminds me of Metroid Prime. The first boss, the Parasite Queen, where you have to circle around it, and you have to hit in between its little energy shields so you can actually do damage to it. Literally what this is. One more hit. What? How did I not hit it? We're in game, come on. There's literally no wall. There we go. Okay. Once again, another boss. Defeated, no issues. The bananas are in front of me, but do I collect them? No, sir. Okay, we have once again arrived at the next boss. This big fricker. Smash his feet. Comes down. Plow through him. Already did half damage to him. My favorite move in this game is ZL and plus Y. You just jump and do a barrel roll and just plow through everything, as you can see I'm doing. And it's like the win button. Like, it should not be that easy to just plow through that thing completely. It's literally absurd. Yeah, we've reached the divide, sublayer 400. So if you don't know, if you haven't played the game, you'll get to this layer, and you'll actually get to choose which sublayer you go to next. So the first time I went through here, I chose the left snow one, which is where you get zebra. So I'm gonna go to the grass area first, since last time I played this I went to the snow area. So let me just destroy this. Got nothing in this layer. Don't have to get any bananas at all once again. Just to prove that it's still the case, if you pause the game, you can see when you go to save and load, you see I have 0 right here. Not a single banana still, no skill points at all, nothing invested in, and we're still moving on just fine. So let's see how long this goes on for. Ostrich Bonanza acquired. You know, I like the song for the ostrich, but I do not like the movement of the ostrich. Anyway, this one for movement is one of my least favorites. It's just very slow. It's very easy to fall and all that. It is very useful though to cross gaps and stuff like that. But Kong, Bananza, and Zebra are just peak. Another later one when we get there is also very, very fun. So that is the end of this main layer here. We're just gonna go to the sub layer of this layer. Okay, we're on the next boss now. Okay, I just got obliterated already. Get through here, and then we can punch him. I literally, if you have, like, even just 2 hearts, you literally get one-shotted by the red crocoids in this area. They obliterate you. They do not care. Okay, I caught back up, and I was able to beat the boss easy peasy, no problem. I just had 1 attempt failed because I only had 3 hearts and I got obliterated, but I was just careful and everything went okay. And with that, this full-on sub-layer is completed. Got that red banana. on to the next one. Do I get zebra right after this? I don't think so. I might need to. I'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the second, like, divide area. So, depending on which route you take from the divide is which side you land on over here. And based on that is how you get there. So we're coming from the right instead of the left. Oh, is it only part of the bridge? You don't get the full bridge without zebra here. Yeah, you have to do both sides. Okay, okay, okay. So you do have to get zebra before you get here. So me going there of my own fruition was actually what I was supposed to do. So basically, you're not choosing which one to do. You're just choosing which one to do first. That's all it is. Well, now I know to get our zebra bonanzas so we can enter from the left side in order to get through this area. Back we go. Okay, we're at the freezer layer, the zebra layer. Time to get the zebra bonanza and make through the whole area, defeat some bosses, and progress through the game. Just like that, all vinyls collected. It's zebra time. Best song in the game right here. Okay, zebra ability unlocked. Time to go back to where we were. And I think we might have a Void Kong boss there. So let's get to it. Okay, we are on the next boss fight, Poppy Kong. Just got a zebra charger, basher. I didn't realize how easy. I tried to not use the Bonanza abilities when I was doing these boss fights initially, unless I absolutely had to. I did not. You can just spawn camper, bro. This is abuse. That was not even close, bro. Jeez. That was actual torture. I've never felt so bad for a boss. Oh my gosh. Got obliterated. Okay. Anyway, I just need to get out of here and then I'll be on to the next area. Okay. Next boss. Big ol' flamey boy. Just gotta throw ice chunks at him. And we got a zebra run after him. Gotta bash him again, and we can fully combo right there. Go back to monkey, pick up ice, throw ice. Ice covers him again, bash through. My terrain strength is so weak! There we go. Dollar gold, zebra mode. Punch him. Turn to monkey. Ice. Throw ice. I'm surprised it only takes one of those. I feel like it should take just at least one more. I am mashing as fast as I can right now. Go through! Boom, dead. Easy peasy. And just like that, I say just like that. It took us some time, but it was not hard. Even with 3 hearts, I'm still chilling. Main thing so far I've noticed is terrain strength. So that's the only thing that takes a little bit longer, makes things a little bit trickier. That and, you know, only 3 hearts, but I don't know, the heart thing really, like I said, it's more of a terrain disadvantage than a boss disadvantage or anything like that, so yeah. That's that, and then we're gonna go back to that divide area when we needed the zebra. Okay, we are back at the junction. Got the full bridge there. Everything's good to go. One hit. Also, I'm not banning the use of like items like the clothing and stuff like that. But I won't use them unless I actually feel like I have to. I'm not using any fossils or items to help me out here with any health thing or anything like that. If I need to, I will. But I genuinely don't think I will, which is why I'm not. What?! I just went into the drill, didn't I? I thought it was underneath it. I would have bashed him right in the head. Let me get back there. I beat him senseless. And now we gotta follow down the elevator once more. Beat these void phases without dying. That's the biggest thing with speedrun. They probably wouldn't skip all the bananas, because they might need some help with things, but I don't know, it depends. It might be faster just to genuinely skip all of them. I'm only at 1 heart right now. My balloons are not going to save me. There we go. Bash them again. End of phase. Yeah, we're back here. It's again Void. 3rd phase, if you can even call it a phase of a boss. I'm kind of just chasing him. I got monkey movement, brother. You can't. Oh, he baited me again. I hate when I destroy. It's literally when you mine straight down in Minecraft and you find lava and then you fall in it. That's just what happened to me right there. I got completely baited, bro. Okay, okay, we're back up here. Just gotta destroy these things. That's 1. Yeah, the game always lags when these things spawn in. Kind of funny. It's like, you just know it's gonna happen as soon as you see these. That's 2. Don't hurt me. Okay. That's 3. Shield is down. Time to wail on him. Climb up the wall. Bash through. There we go. Health bar deleted. Boss finished. I guess he's the hardest boss so far, because you actually have to avoid obstacles for the most part. We've made it to the result layer. It was indeed not a boss in that layer. It was very relaxing. This layer, with all the rainy, is our next Bananza form. Can you guess what it is if you haven't seen it yet? It's usually related to the animal you see in that kingdom, to say the least. Bananza form. I'll cut to when we get to it. It's boss fight time. Okay, so this guy also has like a multiple phase thing where you like fight him a little bit and then you fight him again later. Just gotta knock out his wings. If I can hit the guy. There we go. He's down, time to wail on him. Half health. He runs away. We gotta track him down. Okay, moving on. And just like that, Elephant Bananza. This is one of my favorites because you can just Luigi's Mansion suck everything up and then spit it back out and throw it. But that's just cool. Arrived at the 2nd phase of this boss. Now it's got the goopy. I gotta use the Elephant Bananza in order to suck it up and then throw it at. Oh, just barely missed that. Go. And whale on him. Or elephant on him. And that's the end of that. I think there's one. Okay, 3rd phase of this boss. Dead. Now he's defeated. And that means we can move on to the next sub-layer. I was right, it was the landfill layer. Now this might take a little bit longer because like I said, I don't have terrain strength, so I'm gonna be digging here in a while. I'll let you know what happens. Next boss fight, Grumpy Rematch. Just suck all the terrain off, and then plow through. Where'd he go? And he's gone to Alonso. Easy peasy. On to the next area. Oh, I totally forgot this is the next layer. There's no boss here, unfortunately. There's not that much here other than the race itself. I wish there was like multiple races. Actually, you know what? I didn't come back here in the post game. I should check that out and see if there's anything. because this world is awesome. It's another one of my favorites. I mean, like almost every world in this game is one of my favorites. The whole game's one of my favorites. So here we are, Diddy Kong Race on Rambi. There's no boss here, just racing, and yeah, we'll be moving on to the next layer soon enough. And I won the race. Basically, they just kind of slow down after a while in the second lap, and then you pass them in the third lap, and then you just kind of win. It's not really hard. I think it might even be scripted, to be honest, but yeah, moving on. Okay, we've arrived at the Radiance Slayer. Also, I really like this layer. This is where we get our next Bananza ability and the last one of the game. I like how the light is used to destroy these enemies, and then they just fall and crumble. It's really cool. Anyway, until the boss. Just like that, Snake Bananza. I really like the song for this one as well. Here, Bananza acquired onto the next. It's not the main sub-layer, but the sub-layer of this layer. We'll resume when we have a... Time for the next boss fight against Poppy Kong. Oh, yeah, they're all available, but I can't spend a single point on them. Boom. Easy freaking peasy, Zebra Bananza. Now it's time for the grumpy boss fight. This one's actually a little bit tricky because you have to get in the light first. We're about the bottom here. Go closer to the top. Layer by layer, and we can bash it. Easy peasy, Grumpy. Come on, you can do better than that. I only got 3 hearts, man. Step up the game. And then we've made it to the grief layer. I don't know if you would consider this a boss, but it's certainly something. Diving into the eel and it looks like this. And there's a timer. I don't know why, but there is. All you have to do is bash the things that come out. Boom. Easy peasy. That's the end of the groove layer. Pauline's been acquired. And we are moving on to the next layer. Oh, the best layer in the game. The feast layer. The food layer. Luncheon Kingdom, if it was actually good. Sorry, that's an unnecessary jab. I just really like this layer. This is my favorite, like, area of almost any video game ever. It's just that, the music, everything. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing. Until we get to the boss, that's when we'll come back. Okay, we've arrived at the next boss. It's similar to the one from that earlier canyon layer. There we go. That was a little more than 2 shots for 1. Didn't take damage though. Everything is chilling. Other boss defeated. There was this one close call with the banana before this on the first burger switch with the zebra, but I managed to get past it. It cracked it a little bit, but I did not collect it. So we're still going strong. On to the next boss. Muckety muck. I can't get those because the terrain's too strong. Oh, what the heck just happened? Where am I? That was weird there. Ah, I got killed by the freaking little guy. I'll resume this when I'm at the last. Okay, I'm at the 3rd phase now. It didn't take that long to catch up. I was just really goofy as usual. He just moves around a lot, so it's for death. See where the muck's gonna go. Plenty of apples I could get. Oh, there we go. Done. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I feel like Void coming up, that boss is probably gonna be the hardest one. That's actually gonna give me a challenge. Other than that, probably the final boss that already gave me a challenge. But I know what to do this time. So anyway, on to the next layer. It is the moment we've all been waiting for. Void Conflict. This one is a little tricky. careful not to fall. Or just get one-shotted by a freaking drill. That could happen too. Okay, I've recovered. I'm back. These things are really cool how you can just pick up a part of it and throw it and further make the platform. I think that's just a really cool mechanic. I was like this area when I first got here. That was really cool. This one's actually challenging too. Because of that. That did so much damage. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff he just throws at you. Okay, next phase. You can see that the Banandian rune quotations over there. You see how there's green aura around it? And it's like golden round belly? Yeah. That's the moment I knew. I'm like, we know what this is. Oh, it gets kind of laggy here in these fights when he builds these walls. The faster we destroy him, the faster we get our frames back. Oh, don't, I think it just got killed by a pillar. See, it is actually giant jam. Okay, I got all 3 shields. Finally got back to this point. I just gotta get over to him. Okay, no! I'm so bad at the game. Okay, I finally did that. That took me like 6 attempts just because I kept touching this freaking lava by like a speck. But I finally got through it. A rule gets revealed. You just miss it completely if you skip the cutscene. And now we are on the last area of the game. The best area. I mean, look at this art. That just looks so cool. But here we go. Resume when we get to you-know-who. Boss fight. Stomping Clumper. I didn't turn to lava that fast. I didn't realize it was gonna do that. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm back. The foot down. Just gotta take out this last one. There we go. No, I fell again. Dude, I'm terrible at this. Okay, I'm back. I'm not dying in lava this time like an idiot. Boom. Boss is down. That should be the last one until K-Rool. I'm pretty sure. There's a couple of enemies on the way, but I'm pretty sure that's the last one. Okay, there is kind of like a mini boss right here with a bunch of the gremlins together. The big Donkey Kong moment. I think it's also like the coolest ending in a video game, just having all this amount to this, the music, the area, the enemies, everything. Like, it's just so cool. Hey, you cannot Bananza because you know what I can do is use this gold to blow him up. I have half hour. What the heck happened? There's an apple. Apple Day keeps the killer croc away. Okay, this, I think this is the last phase of this. Blow him up with more gold. Remember, kids, don't play with gold. Blow up. You know, had I not realized that there was just gold around the screen, I could just throw it and blow up everything. This probably wouldn't be as easy, actually. But it just deletes them. Hold on, I don't know how you defeat them if you didn't. Okay, and yep, that's it. Okay, moving on. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. After 15 years since he was in DK King of Swing or whatever on the DS. K-Rool boss fight. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to punch that. Whoops. Do it again. I'm ready this time. This one of them does look pretty. Boom. This boss fight is kind of long. This video is gotta be long. When I get to this part, it's just gonna be a long video. Boom. Like Mario when I hit that back for some reason. Reminds me of Mario Galaxy 2 when you gotta hit those giant asteroids. Those giant things flailing all around. Okay, this thing you can basically just run through this attack, but you're supposed to jump over it. It really doesn't matter how you do it. That's what I like about games like these. It doesn't matter how you do what they want you to do, you can do it anyway, and as long as it works, yeah, you can do that. So, absolute developer. It's like, hey, you want to do it this way? Go right ahead, my friend. I can do it if I don't die. Fonte save me. Oh, look at the border. It's like moving off the edge there. Oh, an apple! Thank goodness. Probably still in one-shot range in all honesty, but that's fine. Boom! Okay. Phase 1 completed. There we go. Okay, moving on. Next. Just kidding, guys. That's actually the end of the game. There is no phase 2. There's no phase 3. Only phase 1 for K-Room. Donkey Kong Bananza. As you can see, all these people did a lot of work on this game, and don't blame them for the ending. I know it seems a little half-baked and all, but they really tried the hardest. I can't keep this up. This is a reference to Donkey Kong Country, in which at the end it fakes you out. Like, is it K-Roll not? Nah. You see him right here? He's just chilling. Everyone knew that was in the end, obviously. Even the credits, little icon there's like, oh, like lock in. Here we go, phase 2. This part is more cinematic than it is actually difficult, but it's just so cool with the music and everything happening. I love it so much. This is what I'm gonna feel like if Ridley comes back in Metroid Prime 4. I was hoping originally it was gonna come out September. Then there's like maybe hope it was August because they had those ads in the subway in the UK. But considering they still haven't said anything, it's at the earliest it's October. And with Pokemon being October, I don't think it's October. So it's probably not until November. So that's our big holiday title. Metroid the holiday title? What? I can't think of any better way to push it, to be honest. Other than maybe if it was a launch title, but that would have been extremely risky for Nintendo. Made amazing Donkey Kong games hopefully one day. I mean, they said, the developers said that they want to make 2D and 3D games for Donkey Kong again. They don't want to have a giant drought like they did before. So, we'll see what happens with that. I'm really hoping for some good stuff. I don't know who's going to make which one. Like, they have this team make these ones, and then have another team make the 2D ones, and then, oh, it's New Donk City, and K-Roll took over. Holy moly, my brain just blasted and blew up when I saw this the first time. Oh, my unbuffed ostrich. Okay, for the sake of keeping this shorter, I'm going to resume when I get there. We have arrived at the final boss, the final phase in the boxing arena. Rotten K-Rool. It's funny because it's like a rotting banana, so it's all mushy too. Really sells the rotten part. I think he's also bigger in this fight. It's hard to tell. He's kind of massive in this game, and I don't know if it's because it's just for the boss fight or he just like. Cause I don't think he was that big when he was in the ground, just popping up. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Does K-Roll even have a canonical size? Or maybe I just think he's normally small because of Smash Bros. And they gotta shrink him down just like Ridley, so I don't know. Whatever. Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Let me get back to that. Okay, I got to that phase and wailed on him. We're back. I do not have full health again though, and it's a little concerning. I'm sucking up everything Kirby style. This is what it feels like when you're on the other side of Kirby's Hypernova mode. Triple X. Oh, I just dodged it. actually... Oh, you can use that. Okay. Well, that actually is probably easier, but then I can't do this. So, whatever. That didn't even hit! What the heck? Just completely missed. That's scam, bro. Oh, around that base again. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. The end of it here. Final push. Wail on him. Boom! Bananza! And he gets sent to Kingdom Come just like he sent Void Kong to Kingdom Come. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible to beat Donkey Kong Bananza with no bananas, no skill points, and I didn't use any items like the apple juice or the Bananza energy. I didn't use that at all. Balloons I might have accidentally got because they were in chests, but that doesn't help for bosses anyway, and those weren't super hard also as well. So yeah, no items, no skill points, no bananas, and that's the end. You can definitely beat it. It's a challenging. It's actually really fun to play this way. So if you think the game's too easy, then I recommend trying this. And it's really fun to speedrun this way and everything like that. But I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna edit this whole video into tons. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but might not even be that long. Anyway, if you like this video and want to see more like this, feel free to leave a like and say subscribe to see when those are released. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.